Okay, people, my chosen ones, thank you for coming back to the Leo from Jersey. So today I have a kind of very specific message. This has kind of been a rough season. I know we've all kind of been having a rough week. I can feel how bizarre and fritzy the energy is, and I want you to know that's partially because you're receiving energy from another person. Now, I'm going to give you some signs that this is for you, because everything spirit pop for me, yep, thank you, confirmation. Everything spirit pop for me are signs that I've been saying for the past week, so I'm like, let's get into it. Bees, penguins, underwater creatures such as whales or coral reefs or sharks, something to that effect, cats. And we're talking to, and also crystals, a snowstorm I've been seeing. I've been hearing things like desert, walrus, grasslands, canyon, shadow. So shadow work, also wind and cute. And also, I know we're going to get over this hump because I have sunrise here and shadow here and also canyon, which to me, and with the wind and cute on top of the little bees, look how adorable. I know that whatever this is that we're all currently suffering from, we're going to go ahead and scooch on past it. I'm getting the feeling though, there's so much electronic, thank you. There's so much signs of electronic use here in front of my face right now. For one, we go from passing notes. So I know that this is someone from your past I'm about to talk about, to a walrus. Again, these underwater creatures, fish, water, ocean, looking through more of the online windows. And we see that the penguin is surfing on a clicker, and the cat seems to be watching a video through the computer, which to me always makes me think also someone's watching you because the cat's watching another cat play piano. So, or maybe you've been watching, or maybe this person, one of the two of you is confirmation, a musician or artist, like a filmmaker or actor, maybe something to that effect. One of you has a talent in one of those subjects. That's who you might know who this is about. And I get the feeling when it rains, it pours with this person. Lots of passing notes. So as in someone from your past, and someone with a very strong artistic talent who you might connect with online. Specifically, also Spirit has the Lovers reversed here as my first card, which is first of all a card of Gemini. So to me, this always indicates twin flame. So whether or not this is romantic for you, this is someone who is spiritually very similar to you, spiritually connected to you, because this Lovers card is also represented by the teen lovers. So again, this image of the past, passing notes, and they're tied by the red string of fate, the Japanese red string of fate. This is my anime tarot deck by Natasha Iglesias, and it is reversed. So out of sync with lovers. And then I have 5 of Wands reversed and 6 of Wands upright. So the avoiding of a conflict, moving into the reconciliation of a conflict. And listen how I just realized the ice cream truck music is playing. So this is definitely someone from your past. This is definitely someone also who's been trying to get your attention too. Maybe, because that's, why else would that happen? Maybe this is someone who's been like posting online things that they're hoping that you see, trying to get your attention, and kind of from a, not to say unemotional place, but a place where they're just crunching the numbers and facts. Definitely someone from old. Well, Spirit wants to tell you a few things. First of all, you're due for an upheaval in this process because, thank you. And because the problem is currently, like, it's holding you back, the thinking about this and this person's mental energy also that they're expending to you. Because ironically, in this case, in this Lovers, when it's upright, it's the girl looking at the upside down guy. But in this case, it's the guy, or at least mask in this case, looking at the femme from afar, when there's butterflies here too. So maybe that's also been a sign for you recently, or bows. But this person here, and is wearing Converse, light hair, and is tall, maybe even with some piercings. This person here, maybe tattoos I'm hearing also, is the one in the driver's seat. Like, this is usually the main character and then who they're thinking about, the object of affection. So someone thinking about you, I get the feeling, about how things didn't work out, about how they want to bridge a conflict. So they might be coming in. And I get the feeling also that you've been worried because you're like, oh my God, I peaked with this person. Well, contrary to popular belief, you did not peak. You did not peak in high school. You did not peak with lovers with this person. Like, this person is not the best you could ever do. Just let me stop you right there. But it's definitely feeling like this is the closest that you got to a soul connection. Or so it's really quite difficult to shake that feeling, especially when you're in separation. But I have the Hanged Man upright here, which means is the Isekai warrior to me, which also means that it is separated for your benefit. Each to their own corners to think about what they've done, or in this person's case, really overthink about what they've done. And I feel like you've been out of sync with your emotions about this because, you know, we're so demonized online. I'm hearing like we're so demonized online about thinking about the past, going back to the past, because, you know, everyone wants to move forward. But, you know, when we're afraid of it, when we're out of sync with our emotions, when we're not allowed to feel the way that we feel or acknowledge that there might be leftover feelings or that there are things that still need to be worked through, and then, you know, consider our worth against, thank you, confirmation, our worth against the feelings and how people treat us, you know, that's when we really start to make money math here. But I get the feeling you've really been in a place of this moving around, busy, strong, kind of emotionless energy, because that's what you've been told to do. You know, this not femme, not mask, kind of both situation where you've had to provide for yourself for so long and emotionally deal with yourself for so long that you're almost afraid, I'm hearing, to let yourself go to that place, let yourself, you know, be attached to someone or admit that you have unfinished feelings because, thank you, confirmation, because a situation where you did not close out a cycle actually means that all that it's doing is running round and round and round, like driving you crazy and keeping you up at night, which I'm hearing during this season is especially, yep, there goes this. Why did that even blow over? Because during this season is especially going to be quite potent. The shadow, as you can see here, just grows larger. In this desert, literally I'm seeing desert here, which is about this lack of water. I get it, spirit. That makes so much sense. It's a lack of water, the lack of emotions, the lack of allowing yourself to feel the way that you feel and saying, like, dare I say, even hope. Now, I don't even necessarily mean for a future with this person, but at least to come to a place, I mean, God forbid, right? God forbid we come to a place where you and this person can have an emotionally intelligent conversation where you get everything that you need instead of overgiving for once. I mean, is it too much to ask? Clap if you care. Clap if you care. Clap if you care. This person wants it from you, actually. That's the part that I'm not even saying yet, is the fact of the matter is what I've read from today is that they want to rush into you. They don't even think it needs to be in an emotional place or from an emotional place. They just want it to be so that the two of you, first of all, I think they miss you. That's what I'm hearing. They miss you, firstly. And also, I think that there are certain things they want cleared up. Like, for example, if they can't have a future with you, can you at least be friends? Like, why do you have to continue being in your corners forever? I mean, I'm getting that up until now, Spirit separated you for Spirit's purposes, to teach you all separately. You both had to go through separate karma. Maybe you even rejected a chance to reconcile with this person, which is why they've really been, you know, again, when it rains, it pours. It's been snowstorming their emotions for you about how they did not give you the proper chance or did not see it through the way that they should have, or even guilt, I'm hearing. Because I'm also seeing here 666, 6 of wands, 6 of cups, 6 of swords. So maybe that's also been a sign that this person's been thinking about you. But so much of the same energy, that's my point. And then we have judgment, which is the atoner, and King of Wands. So for my people who want to know what signs are involved, I'm seeing Pisces, I'm seeing all the fire signs, I'm seeing judgment is Libra, Magician, this could be you, potentially Virgo, Gemini, because also lovers, but that could also be like lovebirds. And then Knight of Swords. So all the air signs, all the fire signs, and I would say Pisces, Scorpio, the Tower, are probably who I'm talking about here. But that doesn't matter if that's not the people involved, that's not the people involved, whatever. But maybe you're one of those or have something like that. It's Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus kind of situation of a person involved, to give you a hint, and that they're quite tall and potentially model-esque. Lot of role model feelings. They definitely consider themselves a bit of a role model. And here in the King of Wands, we have the Lizard. That could also be a sign. A lizard, which I think is so funny because we also have desert, which means that this person is in a place that they're used to being left out to dry. I'm hearing in a dry place that they can't come back from, kind of like in a lack of emotion. They've been living in this emotionless place with this lack of true love for so long that, look at the unhappy. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, wanting to start again? And that's really the vibe I get. Oh my God. about how bad this person misses you. Here, I'll pull a little bit more. Okay. So, is this person going to eventually reach out, Spirit? Let's take a look. Oh, there goes 7 of Wands. Look at that. I can't make this up. 5 of Wands, 6 of Wands, and then 7 of Wands fell right on the Knight of Swords. Defending yourself. Struggle to maintain competition. So maybe this person also has other people. Let's get more clarification. Can I get clarification? Can I get clarification? Oh, message incoming. Here it is. Knight of Wands. Wants to reach out. Message incoming. Well, there you have it. I love when Spirit is so beautifully clear with me. But I love this 7 of Wands upright because we have this 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, definitely dancer vibes. Dancer, performer, singer. Also, like, look at the way even the Judgment. I'm hearing like sax in my head. No, trash in the camp. No, I'm kidding. Talk to me, Spirit, about 7 of Wands. Give me that goodly clarification of 7 of Wands. Hermit. Oh, wait, keep going. Definitely Virgo, by the way. There go Virgo again. One of the 2 of you has Virgo in the top. Who is doing this? That's a lot of 10 of Pentacles. Lord Jesus. What's going on here? Okay, we have 10 of Swords down right. Wheel of Fortune down right. Oh, no, I see. 9 of Swords down right. Okay, yeah, I see what's going on. Yeah, okay, yes. The Sun down right. Death down right. Oh, wow. Okay, wow. I'm so ready to tell you this next bit. Yep. Okay, you're either gonna like what I have to say or whatever. I'm sorry, it's just what I have to say. So the tea is this person has had a serious, major karmic downturn since they have last spoken to you. Maybe you cut them off. I feel like that's definitely, especially 7 of Wands, especially because I have here 5, 6, 7, makes me think you definitely were in a situation where you blocked them. And to be honest with you, when they finally figured that out, when they got to that place, it caused them to come to this self-reflection place and say, what do I even want? Like, what am I even looking for? What is a person for me? Why is this connection bothering me so much? Why is this the thing that's really causing me to sit and self-reflect and be by myself, which is causing also other people, like maybe this person even felt like they had to defend themselves, or they disappeared, or they weren't emotionally available in the way that they wanted to be because they were going, because Knight of Wands for me is my God, it's my person, it's my fuckboy card, respectfully, usually down right. So it's interesting that it's upright, means that this person wants to reach out with you with a healthy message, as opposed to saying something that's just going to upset you, or something that's not for your, like, just for enjoyment and not for the long term. But it seems like this person wants to talk to you about the long term. That's the point. That's what popped first. 10 of Pentacles, clarifying Knight of Wands. Because this person has had a serious karmic downswing. Maybe the situations they attached themselves to ended up, I'm hearing like played out, because that's the idea, right? 5, 6, 7, it's playing out. We're going through. So the situation with them, played out all the opportunities that they had, and all of a sudden felt themselves in a karmic downswing. But they feel like they have hope because they feel like they know what to do. They feel confirmation. They feel like they know what to say to you to make this happen, because they've acknowledged finally that this cycle, as I said earlier, is incomplete. They feel a lack of closure. It feels like their plans, having you not in their life, made their plans feel like they fell off course as opposed to feeling good. And for you also, Spirit wants to say, you need to feel like you're in a place, and wants to tell you you are, that you could emotionally handle speaking to this person. You've been resisting change and fixing this person. I think because you're afraid. I think, oh my God, I heard something really, you're afraid that it'll actually mean everything is dead for good. And I think that this, without this closure, this long time apart that you've spent, just looking at each other from afar, obviously, maybe even having minimal, like a little bit of conversation, like passing notes equivalent. So just like this little bit where maybe you even saw the note, kind of balled it up and threw it out, kind of a situation based on what it was before. But this person's finally had a chance to actually review, been forced to reckon with their God. I'm seeing them talking to the moon. And Spirit wants you to have a chance to have fun and actually see the situation out, to situate your lack of clarity, because you will come to a decision. Look at this sunrise and canyon. You will come to a decision. It will go one of two ways, I'm seeing. It will go, and Spirit's giving a hint, by the way, that it'll shed clarity, literally shed light. Get it? Okay. It'll shed light on the situation. And Spirit's kind of hinting that it's going to go well. It's not going to, like, you're afraid for kind of like, oh, why are you afraid at this point? You should just say what you want to say, what you need to say. Say what you need to say. And if this person really hurt you, this is an opportunity to actually let them like self-reflect further by allowing them to know what it is that went wrong way back when. Yeah. Because I see here abandonment, walking away, letting go, feeling tired. You're going to feel like you finally I don't think this is about you abandoning each other. I don't think that at all. I think what it is you moving to this other place, letting go of this previous, not to say, I'm hearing grief, like almost as if it was this argument, this fight that the two of you had was causing this like crazy juxtaposition where it felt like you were going different directions in life. But in reality, like the older you got, the further you went, you just sort of were like, oh wait, actually we're still tied. Like I still miss this. Why do I still miss this person? I've not been connecting to my emotions the way I want. I've been avoiding this change. Look at this. Death reversed and Tower reversed. You're so afraid of the change. You're so afraid. You're so fearful of the negative that it's causing a situation to just stagnate and prevent you from being given the things that you want and what Spirit wants to give you, because you can't even focus on a project because you are lovesick. That's crazy work. Look at this person, feelings of stagnation and missed opportunity, this insane Four of Cups. And the thing also is that I'm getting the feeling that they tried other options. And because look at these other people looking at them, looking upset. I'm like thinking about Temptation Island on Netflix. Maybe you've seen that, where the guys go, they cheat, they do something crazy, and then all of a sudden they're sitting around on some, why did I do that? I love her. I'm so sad. And while all the other girls are standing around at the fucking villa, part of my language, on some, are you good? Do you want a drink? What's going on? Like, you made this decision. You cast this shadow. You are the one. So how can you be in this place that you still feel upset? And I think it's so funny because look at where the Hanged Man is, with them seeing it from a new perspective, constant seeing it from a new perspective, and you being upright over here, all the way over here. I feel like they have no choice but to think of you as this magical, I hate to say magical girl, but that's what the magician is. And you're not, that doesn't mean that you're a girl. Relax. That just means that you're the person I'm talking about, chosen one. You're the chosen one. That's the point. You're constantly manifesting, constantly turning things like from magic out of thin air. Maybe you even have spiritual psychic powers, or connection to the divine that you feel. And because of that, they have no choice. This person has some as well, even if they feel it a little differently than you, like that turned down right. They also have this little halo moment, which makes me think they also have some connection, but they've been ignoring it, intuitively ignoring it. Maybe even third party situation. I don't know. This is kind of giving that the third party situations fell away though, because nothing can beat their kind of image of you. I'm not even to blow your head up right now. Not even to blow your head up right now, but it is on their mind. I mean, that psychic tie, that connection is kind of hard to ignore for sure. So this feels like there will be a conversation that will clear up this coming in soon. So can we get a timeline? Can we get a timeline, Spirit, to close this out? Where are we at? Oh, it's not super long. Great. Okay, great. Getting a timeline. Oh, Spirit popped a bunch. Queen of Cups upright. Okay. The Moon reversed. Okay, the secrets come to light. Queen of Cups upright. Five of Wands again. This is crazy. Now upright. Competition. Argument. Conflict. Are you listening to each other? How interesting. Oh, the Empress and the Fool reversed. And can I get some clarity for Fool reverse? I'm going to take top of the pile. Page of Wands. Okay. And then bottom of it. Five of Swords reversed. There go 555. You want it to be over, to forgive and forget. Yes. So this person has reflected over, they want to tell you that they've reflected over their previous partners. In fact, maybe even their previous partners, I hate to say, have spoken to each other. Maybe that's a secret you don't know yet. I feel like when this person talks to you, it's going to reveal some things that are also going to surprise you, I'm hearing. Maybe even feel, because you felt like you got off on the wrong foot, but with this little spark, I feel like you have enough to be in a place that you know that, first of all, they see you, like, the Empress cannot be ignored as a mother figure. So either the way that you mothered this person and, the way that they kind of want to be with you, to mother any, not to say future children, but that's what I keep hearing in my head, but this person is legitimately thinks about you in a long-term kind of way, and I don't think you're there. That's okay. You have Fool reversed here, but then Page of Wands. I don't think you're there. I think this conversation, purely Spirit would like you to have it so you can advocate for yourself, talk a little bit, get past this place of stagnancy and will we, won't we, looking at each other online on some almost hating each other for leaving each other, but also being obsessed with each other. I don't know what's going on. The girl, I don't know. I say girl colloquially, facetiously. You can be anybody, because I don't know what you got going on here, but it's clear Spirit knows that you want this to be over and to forgive and forget. So Spirit's going to give you that chance to advance yourself socially, to have that talk. Because I think that what you both picture for the outcome of the conversation is going to be slightly different. Maybe you're not there. I mean, for example, like if this were me, I'm currently like, if this was an ex, I'm currently seeing somebody else. So I'm like, ooh, you know what I mean? So do with this information what you will, but this is coming in close so that, because this obsession that you have with each other is finally going to come to a place where you can live without these crazy anxieties and fears and this this stance of this this panther stance, because the reality, the reflection is just, it's a cat. Look, there goes that cat again. The reflection versus this panther. But I don't think Spirit's not giving me anything here that would warn that this person is in a particularly negative or hasn't. I mean, maybe they've done some things that they're not proud of. I'll say that. They've done some things that they're not proud of. But again, they've reflected. We see this image here. You probably can't see it because I doodle on this deck, which I like. But because I like when Spirit pops me certain phrases. But the cat is looking in the reflection of the water and sees a panther. But downright in this case to me, and I know I don't fear the secret, but that was actually not true. The moon reverse can also represent the revealing of secrets. Again, we get, by the way, Pisces, Cancer energy. This person, this thing that's reflecting in the water that actually is so much smaller, like feels so much smaller than it is, like has done the self-reflection and sees where they went wrong and how they potentially hurt someone that they cared about, who they thought was sensitive and nurturing to them and sweet to them. And they really took a second and said, oh, this does not make me look good, because they spent a long time defending their own actions, babe. A long time. And finally got to the place where they said, well, if I want to be in this person's life, I have to let this go. Like, if my ultimate success is coming together, then I can't stay apart from you and continue to bear the karma of all of this and hitting rock bottom because everyone around me has ditched me because of the way I've been acting and not reflecting. Again, I'm thinking of the guys on Temptation Island. But yeah, I'll pull one more card and then I feel like that's a review. So just so you know, my Virgo, Gemini, fire signs watching this, water signs watching this about this person, they are coming back around because it's getting to a point that their cups being empty they have hope now instilled out of nowhere to reach out to you again, because honestly, it gets to a point, right? I'm seeing that competition in your mind where it's like, when does the need to see this person outweigh the grudge or whatever this leftover feeling of stagnancy is? So let's see, when is this going to happen? Oh, look at that, Knight of Cups. Genuine support and compliments. Going to tell you that they have still romantic feelings. Yeah, like you're a cute vibes. So this is going to happen quite quick because we have Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups, and I have Knight of Swords upright. So this might happen very soon. Can we get an exact, Spirit? Give me an exact about when this is going to happen. Give me a season. Or give me a month. Give me a month or season that this is going to happen. Thank you. Three of Wands. You see everything ahead of you, heading to the future with conviction. Oh, so this is... Wait, so is this long-term? What are you trying to say, long-term? No, Page of Swords. This is quick. I want to say in the next few weeks, because it's the things that you see ahead of you, which you can only see maybe, and then maybe you have I'm hearing confirmation. Maybe you have a travel appointment to go far or something coming up, and this person is going to contact you before you go, kind of situation, or at least within the next few weeks. That's really the feeling that I get, because why do I keep getting this super fast feeling? This super fast feeling, Spirit. Come on, help me out. Oh, I guess three of wands. I didn't even think about that. So it could be within the next 3 weeks or 3 days, 3 months, something to that effect. Okay, I think I'm gonna end it there, because that's what we know about the situation so far. And I think more than that is gonna depend on your individual situations, about how much you want to take this person back, or hear them out, or, you know, close this cycle out, or open up a new one. I'm hearing from Spirit, because you've been so hard on yourself about this, and so blocked out of your emotions about potentially feeling for this person, that you won't even give yourself the chance to actually put yourself up to bat. You know, not to say compete or have like an argument. You're so afraid of this argument, or or what it has been in the past, and you're afraid of this person. I'm hearing like gaslighting you, or putting you in a bad position, or maybe you're afraid of catching feelings all over again. Spirit wants to know that they walk with you, and you're going to be stronger on that than you think. You've been alchemizing a lot of your pain and whatnot, and this closure of this cycle, whatever that may be, can only be to your benefit. Yeah. And of course, you are welcome to see this person if you want, or not. You can continue as you are. Everything in this world is affected by free will and whatever you want to do. But Spirit is giving this opportunity to say to you, if this has been weighing on your mind like a no, I can't, no, I can't, no, I can't, no, I can't, no, honor your feelings. And again, signs for you: penguins, bees, walrus, undersea life, cats, shadows, crystals. If any of that's been a sign for you recently, maybe Spirit's calling you back to say there's something there still not done. Maybe there is a way out. All right, that's all I'm gonna say for today. Thank you for watching my tarot reading. I usually do intuitive messages, but today I was pulled to do a tarot reading, which I thought was a very specific message, usually from Spirit. This is a very specific message, as always, so I imagine this is going to be for a very small viewership. So if you would do me the favor of sending a like, or at least leaving a comment or something telling me about how you liked it or whatnot, it helps push little tiny creators like me, especially because I keep losing subscribers. It makes me giggle, actually, when I lose subscribers, because people heard one particular message that Spirit called me to make that was given to them, and then they get upset because I don't do everything for them. Well, I just say what Spirit wants me to say. So I want you to know that. If you got this message, Spirit wanted you to get this message. Not all my messages are like this, and not all of them are the same subject. So if that interests you, you can feel free to leave a like, or see anything else in my channel, because anything that's you are pulled to is meant for your eyes in this life. You'll only see what you're meant to see in this life. It's the truth. Or you could subscribe, and I would love to have you join the Jersey Pride, because we're getting better and bigger every day, and more niche, which I also love. I love, low-key, that I have a kind of small collective, because they leave me the most amazing comments about how this affected their life, and how these people involved are involved. And I'm always more shocked than anything to find that Spirit has hit them on the head, and I just deliver the message. Bro, I'm basically like Grubhub for Spirit. All right, thank you so much. I'm in the Leo from Jersey. You have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.